One morning, Peter Sam was pumping his pistons with excitement. Duncan rolled up alongside. He had been wondering why Peter Sam was so excited for a whole week. "Oh, good morning, Peter Sam. What are you excited about?" "Well," he said, "Action Sugar is going to be coming in cinemas," he said. A large painting of Action Sugar is hung in the entrance shed. "He is my hero," explained Peter Sam, other than Proteus. Duncan hadn't heard about Action Sugar. "What's so special about him?" "Loads of things," said Peter Sam. "He is brave, strong, and very powerful. He could even fly." "Ugh, that's stupid," wheezed Duncan. "No engine can fly." "Action Sugar can," wheezed Peter Sam crossly. "I wish I knew a superhero." "But they don't exist," wheezed Duncan. "They might," huffed Peter Sam crossly, when he paused for a moment. "There could be a super train or action engine right here on the island." Duncan laughed. "I don't think so," teased Duncan. Peter Sam huffed. "I bet there is, and I'm going to find him." Later, Duncan and Peter Sam had to collect logs from a wharf and take them back to the yard. First, they hid behind some trucks. "Oh, what are we hiding for?" asked Duncan. "Shush," huffed Peter Sam. "If we're going to catch a superhero, we have to keep quiet so they think no one's watching." "Oh," wheezed Duncan. "Why?" he asked. "Because they got to keep their special powers secret, and they're very strong and... Duncan, look!" What Peter Sam had spotted was Rheneas pushing a long line of trucks. He looked so strong, just like Action Sugar. Rheneas spotted them. "Hello," he tooted as he rolled by. "Oh, you're right, Peter Sam. He is so strong, he must be a super engine." So the two engines reversed back down the siding to watch Rheneas go round the bend. But when they got there, they were surprised. Duncan laughed. It turned out that Scar-Lemming was being Rheneas' back engine. "Rheneas is not a superhero," laughed Duncan. "Scar-Lemming was being his back engine." Peter Sam huffed. Well, let's keep looking anyway," he said. "There's got to be a superhero on the island somewhere." Later, the two engines were still waiting for their trucks to be loaded with logs. They looked around. They saw Musty going alongside a line of trucks. And at the end of the line, what came out was the handle instead of Musty. The two engines were surprised. "Musty has got superpowers," gasped Peter Sam. "He can turn into a super steam engine," he said. Then there was trouble. Musty came out as well. It turned out that he had accidentally bumped into the handle by mistake. "Or," teased Duncan, "they were all hiding behind a line of trucks all along." "Bother," said Peter Sam. "I thought we saw him at that time." "I told you," wheezed Duncan. "There aren't any superheroes on Sodor." "We can't give up now," huffed Peter Sam. Then he stopped. He saw something up in the air. Bertram was being lifted in the air. What looked like as if he was flying. "At last we found him," wheezed Duncan and Peter Sam together. "A super engine!" And they tooted their whistles loudly, so loudly in fact, that Bertram fell to the ground, because Joe had dropped him. "Aha! Ouch!" groaned Bertram. "My cylinders! It hurts!" he groaned. The handle and Musty heard the crash and rushed over to see what had happened. And they looked at Duncan and Peter Sam. They felt more sillier than they had ever been. Then Peter Sam spoke up. We thought you were a super engine," he said. Bertram was cross. "Super engine? That's nonsense. I was only being taken to the steamworks for a railway exhibition. And now I've been dropped by Joe, and now I'm badly damaged thanks to you two." Peter Sam felt terrible. "Well, that's it," he said. I don't believe in superheroes anymore. Ugh, what do you mean you don't believe in superheroes? Asked Duncan. He was puzzled. What's the point? He said. I thought Musty, Moneus, and even Bertram were superheroes, but I was just being silly. Oh, come on, don't say that, mate. You weren't, said Duncan kindly. But Peter Sam was too depressed to be cheerful with Duncan. Yes, I was. You were right, Duncan. Superheroes don't exist. Plus, I haven't delivered the logs back to the yard. My life isn't worth anything because of my mishaps with the trucks and about my special funnel, he said sadly. Later, Peter Sam hurried along the line with his train of logs. He had to take them back to the yard. I don't think anyone is ever going to say, "You're right, Peter Sam," to me, he said sadly. Then there was trouble. The traps up ahead were slippery and broken, and with a creak and a crack and a crank and a creak, Peter Sam slipped over the edge of the cliff. Luckily, no one was hurt. Cinders and ashes, he cried. Peter Sam was stuck. His driver couldn't ring for help. He didn't bring his mobile phone with him today, and plus it was miles to the nearest station to phone for help. If someone doesn't help me soon, I'm going to fall, groaned Peter Sam. And as luck would happen, Harold the helicopter arrived. Don't worry, old chap. I'll soon get you off of there. And Harold set to work. He hovered towards Peter Sam and pushed as hard as he could, slowly forced Peter Sam away from the edge of the cliff. Then Thomas puffed up. He had just solved a rescue. Well done, Harold, he called. Then Duncan rolled up alongside Peter Sam. Oh, you're all right, Peter Sam? Yes, I'm fine, Duncan, thanks to my superhero. Now come on, let's get this delivery back on track. Later, the two engines apologised to Bertram about what had happened. Bertram smiled. Oh, that's all right, guys, he said. My repair damage isn't too serious. My cinders are a bit bent and my wheels a bit crap, but I'll be back on tracks in no time. But what's all this about superhero nonsense? Duncan and Peter Sam told Bertram all about their busy day. And you were right, Peter Sam, said Duncan. Yes, there is a superhero on the island. Super Harold, he said. Harold chuckled. I'm no superhero, chaps. I'm just a plain old helicopter. Don't worry, Harold, said Peter Sam. Your secret is safe with us. And everyone laughed, even Harold. Peter Sam knows that you don't have to see a superhero on comic to see it for real.